What's up, guys? My name is Peter. Welcome back to another episode of Dead Cells. Last run, it was okay. We made it down to the foggy fjord. Managed to die to an elite pirate captain, which was, I mean, super unfair, but it's actually not. I'm just whining for the sake of it. And like I said, we're starting every run with about 26,000 gold. It's actually just a little ridiculous. Not that I'm complaining too hard, although I am a little bit. Ooh, 2 secrets. And there's 1,000 more for no reason. That's cool. But either way, I am super excited, by the way, and I don't think we got into this in the last episode, but I am super excited for content patches. I think it's about that time. I think this is just going to go to the ossuary. Yeah. But I think, so when they came out of early access on Steam a couple days later, excuse me, oh, I didn't use this. They said that they had a post saying what they were working on. They enjoyed the response, that everything was like how they thought it should be and how they knew it could be, and the response was great and all this, that, and the other. But so then they laid out their plans for. Oh, I don't need to be rolling. I'm so used to the rapier right now. I'm trying to roll behind people, and that's the exact same. And there's no reason to be doing that. But anyways, so they were detailing out the things that they had been working on, like bugs, and I'm gonna hold off on that until we see if there's an ox heart that we want as our amulet. Rapier, yes. Okay, so now I actually do need to keep doing this, which is fine because I'm already used to it since we were doing it all in the last run, anyways. Which is awesome. They were working hard on critical bugs, things that were deleting saves or causing people to not be able to play at all. Oh, no. I tried to use my wrong button there. Either way, we're going to be fine. This is the first floor. If I'm dying on the first floor, I actually have something wrong with me. Please call the hospital. I'm not okay. You know what? I don't think I've ever actually used the bow and infinite arrows, so I might as well. And that's the promenade. So I think we're done with this floor. We're heading to the toxic sewers. And honestly, actually, we're right on pace for those for the time doors as well, I think. If we find it like right off the bat, which is kind of crazy. I think I've gotten a lot better at playing faster, more efficiently. 8 cells though, that's a really bad haul. Playing a bit more efficiently and effectively, honestly. I feel like, I'm starting to recognize the room patterns, at least and especially on like the first floor, because it's, you go through it every single time. I'm still getting used to like the sewers and stuff, and honestly, if I were to go to the promenade right now, I don't think I would be actually doing very well, because I don't think I've been to the promenade in a hot minute. Like, it's actually been a while. I don't remember the last run that went to the promenade. It was probably on one that I did on stream that started really bad, and I went to the promenade. No, I don't. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. The point is, I don't remember, and I would probably have to learn a lot of that stuff brand new. But as far as, I've been going to the sewers a lot. I've been going to the ossuary occasionally. I think my default now is the sewer path. Just because, like I think I mentioned in the last episode, it gives the best, in my opinion. Oh, dang it, I knew that was going to hurt. The best bang for your buck, essentially. Like, yeah, we're gonna use this. Oh, I forgot to get that amulet, didn't I? That is better. Yes, in every way. But you get from this path... Oh, no! Dang it, I did not see him. That's okay, we got a carrot. We're fine. Oh! How can I not hit you? You've got to get out of there. Oh, can I not? Hold on. Can I do this? Oh, he can! I actually don't think I've ever tried to do that before. Ooh, there's a skills up? There we go. But you get a... Oh, it's just a regular. You get a level of... I'm gonna go... Since we've got a health, I'm gonna go strength. I'm a big fan of keeping pumping everything. Amulets. That's a really bad amulet. I might as well get a carrot while I'm here, too. Like, there's no reason not to. But you get gear that's a level higher than you would, or you get gear that's equivalent to what you would get on the ramparts in the Toxic Sewers. And then on the... Oh, this is bad. Okay, this is good. Those bomb flies, bomb bats, they seem like they're so finicky. And taking strength was absolutely the right choice here. Or there. Previously. Don't feel bad about that at all. What was I saying? At level... Oh, so on the old sewers, you get level 4 stuff. Level 4 gear, which is a level even above the ramparts, which is actually, like, you know, really, really good. And I feel like it's... Oh, yes! Now we're talking... Oh, I guess you can get level 3 and 4 stuff here. Because, yeah, I think I've seen some level 5 stuff in the old sewers as well. But I feel like that's strikes a good balance, because I feel like this area isn't overly hard. At least now that I've sort of gotten... I can't go up that way. I've gotten some level of meat grinder of proficiency with it, which is awesome. There's another strength upgrade. Oh, they're being far too kind. No! Yes. I thought I was going to be able to roll behind him. But yeah, so it's I don't know. I feel like maybe eventually I'll be able to get that way with the ossuary as well. I'm definitely not there yet, unless I have a particularly good run with like actually really great skills. Then I tend not to do the ossuary just because it feels like, I don't know. It's very difficult. It is definitely hard mode, and you can totally see why. I think I am going to take the phaser, because I think phaser plus the rapier can be actually like super awesome. I don't know if I've used it to great effect, but I feel like it can be and should be super awesome. So we're going to yeah, so we want to go... Let's go up here to this little area that's down. Yeah, that's why. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Actually melted. So this is a good amulet to take. And if I had taken the other one just for the sake of having an amulet, I would actually have been an idiot. Oh, you're there. I did not see you. But that's okay. Now you're dead. Go silently into that sweet good night. Gently into that sweet good night. I don't know how the saying goes. Oh. Oh, okay, so if you phase, then your next attack is automatically, like, better, maybe? So let's try it. So we're phasing, and now if we do that, I think it still does. Oh, baby. This is a new era. So we just need to make sure that we phase behind an enemy. And then we can set up for like an awesome crit. Ooh. However, I can totally see this, me trying to get too cute with it, say on the, oh, there was the time gauge. I can totally see myself getting a little too cute with this on the boss fight, and then, oh, well, ending up not being very good. But we get a skill, oh, yeah. Yeah, that just straight up increases your stuff. And we've got a straight up increase for our skills. Because we have the skills that kills Okay, and I think that's it for this floor as well. I'm not trying to speedrun or anything, but I honestly think, well, no, actually, we can just go straight down. What was down here that I missed? Oh, a lot of needless damage, that's for sure. I don't know why I missed all you guys. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I don't even need to roll into these guys necessarily. Oops, didn't want to phase there. Because my rapier is actually with level 5 strength. We're actually tearing it up. So, we're doing just fine. We should have no problem getting through the old sewers. And is that the only path that we've seen? I don't think you can... I need to look up and internalize. Yeah, so we can't go to the ramparts. We cannot go to the prison depths, which is fine, because I don't feel good about going to the prison depths. Ever, let alone on this run. But, let me see. What was I even getting at? Oh, yeah, we should have no problem getting through anything that we're getting through. Like, we should be... I don't want to say on cruise control. You know what? I'm gonna unlock the magnetic grenade. Magnetic grenade seems awesome, and I don't know that there's a reason for me not to have used it. And I am gonna take it over the phaser, even though I was just talking about how awesome the phaser is. Because the phaser is awesome. It seems like it can be pretty awesome. But I feel like trying to use it to great effect is going to make it so that I end up taking more damage than I should. And, well, that's why you take it and you practice with it on low stress situations. You know what? I don't want to hear your logic. You get out of here. But what we can do is put a magnetic grenade in the middle of our meat grinder. Oh. Or just like meat grind everything. I need to internalize what the cooldown is for... Oh, you can still get out of that then. So let me get this back. Okay. We bloodborned him a little bit. Didn't get all of it back, but that's okay. Okay. You are up here, so... Oh, crap. I was trying so hard and getting so far, but in the end it didn't even matter and all that. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Magnetic Grenade. I know we just got to you, and that's probably a really good synergy. You know what else is a really good synergy? Is the same one that, like, carries me throughout every game I've ever played. It's this dang old turret and this dang old meat grinder. And if you don't want it to be this way, Twin Turbo, whatever the developer's name is, I should know that by now. It's Twin something. Twin. Oh man, that's actually gonna bug me. But either way, you should nerf one of them or both of them, because right now it's just too powerful. This combination. More gold. Back up to 30 grand. So yeah, hopefully you can see what I mean. Oh, dang it. Hopefully you can see what I mean when I say that we're basically at the point in this game where we're never going to have to hurt for gold ever again. And it's kind of... And I talked about this a lot on the last episode, last run, but it feels like it kind of takes a... Oh, use the whip. Why would you not use the whip? Throwing knives. Oh, this is tough. I don't have a Satis sword or anything, so I don't know that the bleed is necessarily going to be super. And I don't know that anything that I have synergizes with bleed. But at the same time, it depends on what the secondary effects on this is going to be. Ammo +3. Wow, that does a lot on a burning target. What else do we have? Shots, pierce, burning target. So I think I'm going to have to turn down the throwing knives, which really actually bums me out. Because it's one of my favorite weapons, honestly. Oh, +1 to skills in the wall! The dream is real! Oh, let's go! I love that! God, that's such a good feeling. It makes it... Oh, there's something behind a paywall over here. Upgrade. Yes! It's an upgrade! Ah, this is tough. I'm gonna pump it into health because I feel like level 5 strength. And I think... Yeah, that is organic level 5 strength. That is naturally level 5 strength. We don't have anything artificially inflating that. I think we have our rapier is artificially inflating our health. So I feel like that's a little bit more suspect. If anything in this is suspect, which I don't think there is. I think we're actually just in an incredible spot. Oh, we definitely want meat grinder for you. And honestly, probably turret for you. Yeah. Get dusted. Okay, aggro those. Take a little poison damage. That kind of sucks. Because I feel like that... I don't necessarily want to say that that's unavoidable damage. But it kind of feels like it, in a way. Maybe I just am missing something there. Flammable sword. It does a lot of damage, but I love... Oh, we've got an extra... Oh, no. Yeah, no. I don't want to get rid of the rapier. Rapier's too good. Oh, and another skills! Oh, this is an incredible run. We are stacked on stacks. Like, actually ridiculously so. We have an embarrassment of riches right now. And, you know what? I almost feel bad for the game because I'm just going to shit all over it. And that's not good. When you shit all over something, like, that's generally not what you want. Again, unless you're into that sort of thing, and I think I've talked about this before, I personally am not. I'm not going to get a lightning bolt. But that doesn't mean that, you know, there aren't people who are. Okay, so actually we are right where we need to be. And we will be moving onwards, pressing towards that black bridge. And these dang old platforming elements get me every... Actually, no, they don't usually get me, is the thing. I'm usually pretty good at those, actually. That one flooded my mind a little bit. But either way, we are moving onwards. Oh man, and I was having such a hard time on the last run because I think I had an ice bow for like a lot of the sewer level, which is not what you want to deal with those flyers. I had no way to reliably hit them, and I was taking just way too much damage on those. I still ended up getting to the fjord, and honestly probably should have made it past the fjord, but, you know, it is what it is. Not every run can be a winner, at least not yet. Yeah. I will absolutely... Shield? A shield, man? That is not okay! I mean, that's like almost exactly the same as what we have. I'm going to use the Estus here because I think this may be the first time we've used the Estus this run? Is that right? Yo, chat. Somebody check the footage. Tell me if that's right. A better rapier. Damage taken. 2 bonus jumps. Oh, I gotta take that. And I gotta take this. See, that's gonna nerf our health a little bit. That's why we took that extra health upgrade there. Because I knew the day was gonna come when either we would get a weapon that was not the rapier, or we would get a rapier that was even better. And there is an area that I didn't explore. So I'm going to do that now, because it looks like we're done with the floor otherwise. Just a little bit extra gold. Never hurt nobody. Oh, don't go in there! Don't get in there! Oh, you moron! You're actually stupid. You are stupid, brain. But we did actually manage to get a little bit of that health back, surprisingly enough. There's a challenge room. That's a funny joke. There's a regular room, which is a welcome sight for even more gold. And even now, you know, what is up here? Another shop? Jump attacks, burn enemies. Ooh. +1 to strength. Yeah, I love this. No, you can't see that. I love this effect. If an enemy dies while bleeding, other enemies around them start bleeding as well. This chain bleeding, I had it once, I think it was on stream with the Sadist sword, and oh, it was just absolutely bonkers. And I don't use such frivolous language often, but it actually was super bonkers. Get 'em, get dusted. Oh, get away from there. I will go back for that rune, if I remember. Which I hopefully will! Oh, that was... Oh, but we're okay. Wow, there's actually a lot over in this little pocket of the world. A lot more than I thought there was going to be. But that's okay. I like more area than less. Especially when it's... I mean, we're not really in any danger of, you know, dying at all. So I'm going to heal up because I immediately probably jinxed myself and don't want to go that way. But either way, like, we should be fine to get through the rest of this floor. This is not... Like, the sewer path is rarely something that gives me a ton of trouble anymore. And it's not necessarily, like, to brag or anything, but, like, it feels good, is what I'll say. From the difficulty standpoint, I think it gets it right. Promenade, I think, is a bit too easy. And that is the whole floor. So we are moving onwards. We're getting to the incomplete one. Awesome. And this is... We're making good pace. We're making good time. We only need to shave about, oh, I don't know, 10 to 12 minutes off of the run if we want to be able to hit that time door. But either way, you know what? I would be silly not to upgrade the rapier, or to like start working on it, because it's just been the star for so many different runs recently that I feel like it's really silly not to try and buff that out a little bit. All right, incomplete one. Let's go. Here we go. We had a really good fight against him last time. We'll see if we can't. And we had the rapier in, I think, one level higher of damage. If I'm remembering correctly. But like, oh man. Yeah. I mean, there's really not... Oh, that's nothing but me being stupid! And then we get a lot of our health back if we can bait him into that that combo there. That wombo combo. So he's gonna start jumping. Yeah. He likes to jump after those fire attacks, I've noticed. Fire attack, and then a jump, which means we can, fire attack, that's right. But we bloodborned him. Oh, let's go, let's go. Oh, you canceled your dang fire attack. He likes to jump, okay. Yes, the punishment. Okay. You know what? He's gonna do that. Roll away. Oh, punish. Okay, we got it back. We're getting it back. We're doing it. We got him. This is the story of a boy, a girl. This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. That's what it is. This is a story of a girl. Why did I think it was the story of a boy? It's never the story of a boy. Don't be ridiculous. People don't want to hear about boy stories. They want to hear about toy stories. And they want to hear about girl stories. That seems like all anybody ever wants to hear anymore. And you know what? I am sick of it. Maybe I'm a boy that wants to tell his story. You know? What do you think about that? Society and songwriters and movie writers and honestly whoever else. I don't know. I kind of don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, this is terrible. I put myself in a bad spot. Oh, okay. There we go. Jump over. We've done it. So yeah, and even you might be able to see here, I'm kind of starting to get some patterns down for the enemies in the fjord, because I've been, you know, more often than not, I think my runs come here, which is get down, which is nice. It's good to be able to get some good practice against these tougher enemies, and they are, and tougher situations, especially. There's a lot of shit going down. And of course it helps if you have a super cheesy combination like we have. I don't want Super Saiyan. But thank you for not being something that's, like, actually useless. Okay. I should maybe try and not to kill him before he catches his thing, because he seems to kill my biters. Which I guess makes sense. If there's a big whirling dervish of a blade coming at him, it makes sense that they would be dead. You know what? Help out the turret. There's no reason he should have to do everything on his own. Although, what else am I paying you for? Am I right, Mr. Turret? Although, to be fair, he's earned his paycheck a couple times over, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, so this is... Oh. And I hesitate to say, necessarily, that this is indicative of any sort of, like, actual skill that I have in this game, because this is me getting a particular weapon combo and kind of exploiting it. Yeah, actually, you know what? I might seriously be super trash at this game, but I'm getting these OP combinations and then basically calling it, or taking credit for it when I maybe shouldn't be. I don't know. For now, we're going to continue onwards and not worry about that. Oh, rapier! Oh! Extra 20% damage on a crit. Huge. Oh my god, this is gonna tear everything up. Because we don't use it for anything but crits. Usually. Like, when we're trying to hit with our rapier, we're trying to get crits. Okay. So you guys all need to die, like, immediately. Firebomb is not what I want. Okay. Unless it's... Nah. Not what I want. I think this may be the way to the above area. Yeah, see, this is not me playing well. This is me... Ooh, green jiggle. Ooh, what have I done to deserve such bounty? That is me playing well. I'll be honest. These guys almost seem like they require a little bit of cheese. Like, they are in... This is a really, really difficult setup. So you know what? For this, I'm not going to apologize for cheesing and sitting it out. Delicious. These guys, I'll fight, just to prove that I can. Yeah, see? There's nothing hard about these dudes at all. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. And yeah, I don't, like I said, I think in the previous episode, I don't really like going up to the top until I'm sure that the bottom has been completely filled out. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. No, it's not. This is fine. That's how we do it. I don't think I can reach it with the Electro Whip, but we don't need to, because we're the world's greatest. Die, little biters. Y'all are awesome. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay. Pirate captains. Y'all are actually the worst. You may recall it was an elite pirate captain that ended my last run. I'm not gonna make that same mistake twice, and it might not necessarily be up to me, because sometimes stuff like that's out of my control. But like, I think I probably underestimated it, because we were doing really well. So it doesn't look like I can target those cannons, or those cannonballs with my electric whip. Which seems like maybe it's a bug, because I think you can with, excuse me. Oh, that was dumb. I think you can with throwing knives, even? And it looks like the arrows are going through. And they're doing work. Why would the Electro Whip not do the same? I could not tell you. Other than, I think maybe it might be a bug. Ooh, let's see. Oh! I've got so many jumps. And I don't need any healing right now. I still haven't used my Estus. Which is, I think, kind of incredible. Get rid of those guys. Get rid of you! Get dusted! Get ripped! Get... Okay, you know what? I am underestimating Pirate King again. Pirate Captain. He is a pirate captain! He is a pirate captain. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate captain. For I am a pirate captain. That is a play on the song Pirate King from the Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical, I think. Pirates of Penzance. Great film. It was actually oh my God, who was it? Who played Pirate King? Oh, that's actually gonna bug me. I don't think I'm actually hitting this dude. I'm just trying to think. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That's not how you spell Google. Alright.
Hello.
What?
You have been selected to take...
No. I said Google. Don't put pop-ups on my... That's really bad and concerning. Pirates of Penzance. It was the movie, not the musical. Where's the cast? Give me the dang cast. Kevin Kline, that's who it is. Kevin Kline plays the Pirate King. Oh my God, he kills it. You've also got, is it Linda Ronstadt? Maybe? As, no, it's not Linda Ronstadt. I don't know. Either way, if you can check it out, it's the, it was a 1983 film adaptation of the Broadway musical. Oh, so good. It's an incredible show. I highly recommend it, and not just because I am a, I tend to consider myself a bit of a theater nerd. Yeah, biters. Chew! Oh! I forgot about, or actually I thought you were just dead. But no, it is actually A+ film, highly recommended. Go see it if you can find it. I don't know if it's on any streaming services or anything, but I'm actually gonna check that out. I'm gonna, when I'm done here. Shots pierced the first. If they pierced all, I would probably take that. Actually, you know what? I might not. Just because I really, really value the Electro Whip, especially in the last, Oh, you bitch! Fuck you! Where do you get off? You know what? There you go. No! 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 God! Ugh! Fucking pirate captain! Oh! Alright. We're starting with 33,000 souls. A Sata sword and throwing knives. Oh! Next run's gonna be so much fun. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, leave me a dislike. Let me know why in the comments if you would, so that I can improve. Hit subscribe if you want to see more Dead Cells. And until the next video, I will see you later. Bye-bye.